whenever you call. When worries weigh heavy and fears take flight, I'll be your strength, guiding through the night. And when the days are dark and heavy on your heart, I'll be the voice to guide you through the dim. Strong walls may crumble, but within you've got the spark. Just turn the key, let light dissolve the grim. Did you think you were alone in your feelings? Strike a match, let your inner strength be seen. Welcome to all things serious. In the depths of your despair, where demons roam, I'll be the hand to hold. You're never alone. When storms rage fierce and winds blow strong, I'll be the shelter in your soul where you belong. Welcome to all things serious.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in. How you doing? So what is going on, everybody? Connie Corso's mom, how are you? I hope you're doing well. What's the news on the streets? Kib Kitty, how you doing? So what's going on? Moxie's mom, how you doing? Rhonda. Okay. When I see Moxie, it reminds me of AEW superstar John Moxley. When I see Moxie. Hold on just a second, I got a call coming in. Sorry for that. I had a phone call coming in. So, what's the news on the streets? I heard my name get thrown out there on a channel, but it is what it is. You know, I've been slacking on the whole live stream. I've been slacking. You know, personal life has gotten in the way of things. That's what happens. And I keep saying I'm going to start scheduling lives and going every day. But, you know, life happens. So, the last live stream I did where I said, please explain, I lost a lot of subs because of that live stream. You know, and it happens. It happens when you have to address when you got people. Christina, thank you. How you doing? When you got people out there that comment and they don't even know you, like people don't even talk to you. You know, they just hear things and they automatically assume, oh, that's a fact, without talking to that other person. You know, so it happens. So I just I don't with us being humans, communication should be important to all of us, in my opinion. Relationships, friendships. If you hear something about somebody and you've never talking to that person and you're going to believe something that somebody said, that happens way too much. Really does. Happens more frequently than you realize. So, what is everybody up to this fine evening, or fine morning, or fine afternoon? Yeah, YouTube is becoming very toxic lately. It's like, Ginger, how you doing? How you doing, Ginger? You know, well, so I need you guys' help, okay? I really need you guys' help on something. I'm looking to change my channel name, okay? Don't get me wrong. Um, all things serious is good, but I need something more catchy. I need something that reaches people. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, "Oh, I like this name," because not every live stream do I have to be serious. At the time when I created this channel, every live I did was serious. You know, and I don't want to create two channels. I want to just keep one. You know, I have been contemplating. I've been talking to another creator about me and this person coming together and doing a channel together, and we do like where you get the male perspective, the female perspective of situations. You know, not saying that my perspective is 100%, but it would be my perspective, not the male perspective, like the male population, if you know what I mean. But to you subscribers and members and mods, I'm looking for a new channel name. So if you have any ideas, yeah, a duo podcast. Yes, Christina, a duo podcast. That would be the second channel that I start up. But like, I want to change the name of my channel to something that's more catchy. So, so think about it. Don't come to a rational decision. Don't come to a quick decision. Yes, Ginger. He said, she said. uh, so, but think about it. But I'm not liking all things serious, to be honest. I want to change it. I want to change the name. So if you have an idea what it should be called, my main thing is men's mental health. So I'm working on a new logo. I got an artist that does comic books and stuff like that. Um, I've been talking to him, so he so it's still going to be about men's mental health, but I want a different name. I'm still going to talk about topics that relate to men's mental health. So, down to earth sounds pretty good. Down to earth is pretty catchy. So if you come up with any other names, if you're on replay and you're watching this video, this live on the replay, give me an idea for a name. So, mentally grounded, real life struggles. So, I've been going through a lot lately, and I share it with you guys all the time, and I'm still in that cycle. So, I take, and it gets, every time I share it, it sounds like I'm like, poor me. And it's not that way. It's just that sometimes it's better if I talk out loud, and I don't want to talk to myself because there's some questions that I have that I can't answer, I can't figure out. So if I talk to you guys, who knows, you might be able to throw me an idea on how to figure something out. Because we're all human, we all go through things. It's part of life. You know, Kraken, how you doing? So, you know, I when I first moved out into this area, I had horrible cell phone reception, right? Where I couldn't go live on my cell phone because of the data wasn't strong enough. So I was like, cell phone boosters, do they really work? So I ordered one and I hooked it up. And them damn things work. So if you're in a rural area out in the country, but there's a tower that's not far from you, but far enough where you get weak internet signal, get yourself a cell phone booster. It'll work. I swear by it. I went from one bar with crappy signal to 5 full service. Full service. So, but I just wanted to go live. I'm going to drop the link if anybody wants to come up on panel. I did say that it was open panel. So, come up on panel. Hang out. Click the link. Don't be afraid. Click the link. Don't be afraid. Randy G. How you doing, lovely? How you doing? How you doing? You still do your singing panels? You still doing singing panels? Or you up there doing karaoke? You still do those? I hope you're doing well. Hope the kids are doing good. I'm waiting for somebody to come up on panel and hang out. So, well, Randy, I will tell you this. Um, it's been a struggle. It's been a struggle. I'll tell you that. Um, I've been growing but losing at the same time. The last past 6 months has been rough. Past 6 months has been rough. It's been rough. But I'm turning around. I think I'm turning a new leaf. Um, I'm looking for a new name to this channel. Yep, I'm looking for a new name. Um, Ginger,
What up?
how you doing?
I couldn't leave you hanging.
Coming up on panel, friend.
Right? I owe ya. No,
Yeah, Ginger is my redheaded stepsister.
that's right.
Because I already have a redheaded sister.
Right?
Yeah, she's a fierce woman. I tell you this right now, like here, if she was living in my area and
Yeah.
a female crossed me, I'd feel bad for that woman.
Right?
My sister is a bad bitch. She's a bad bitch.
You know what? My older sister, one of my older sisters, well, two of my older sisters were redheads, right? And one was super saucy and would fight anybody, you know what I mean? She'd pick fights. And the other, I mean, they were twins. The other was so mellow, and I'm just in between.
That's wild. That's crazy.
Did you
You got
find what you want?
sisters, two sisters, and one was mellow, and she was a redhead.
Yeah,
So all your sisters, your whole
had
family.
two redhead. Well, no, technically there's eight of us, right?
Yeah.
And there's two brunettes, two blondes, and four redheads.
So is the two blondes and the brunettes? Are they from the milkman and the mailman?
Right? No joke. No kidding. No, yeah, well, I'm thinking, I mean, well, the brunettes actually, no, the brunettes were actually D as hell, right? dumber than boxes of rocks. And then the two the two blondes was a brother and a sister, right?
Yeah,
Smart as a whip. Smart as a whip.
it's usually the other way
I
around,
don't know
right?
how that.
I'm a
I'm like,
blonde, so
hey,
I'm a blonde, so I could say that.
oh, of course you can.
Yeah.
They were smart as a whip, and then it was sarcasm, right? So sarcastic. It was like a second language in our family.
So I do like the channel names that you guys threw out there. I like the channel names you threw out there. So down to earth, real life struggles. I like the channel names.
Only reason I said down to earth is because you are down to earth, and then it covers everything. You know what I mean? It encompasses all the stuff you talk about.
But
Um,
the thing is what happens
and
when
it,
I'm in a bad mood? Am I still down to earth?
yeah, technically, technically,
After I wasn't down to earth the last couple of lives I did, to be honest. When I did the Please Explain live, I wasn't down to earth. I was in a bad mood.
well, you just do. Then's when you change your name on the not the whole channel, but on your panel,
Yeah, you're right.
like a mood ring, like a mood ring. Don't mind me. I'm multitasking. I'm making spiritual bracelets at the same time.
Okay,
That way I don't have to type if I'm up here.
you should do a live stream making spiritual bracelets.
Maybe. But you know what? I have bought a few years ago, like I want to say 4 years ago. My husband had bought me a 4K camera, right, and a video camera. Okay,
Yeah,
like to do stuff like that. And I actually have a green screen and everything. And then what other equipment? I have a ring light, right? Well, my girls kept doing TikToks and stuff and broke the ring light.
wow.
And I'm like, no biggie, no biggie, right?
You could always buy another ring light. They're cheap.
Yeah, they're cheap. They're cheap. But um, I have a older daughter that has sticky fingers, and she stole the 4K camera or the video camera. Don't know what she did with it, but you can't have anything um, without nailing it down with that one around.
You're getting staticky, Ginger.
I'm sorry. I said you can't nail anything, or you can't have anything of value around that one around.
Are you on your cell phone?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That sounds better. That sounds better. But Kim Kitty said, "Do you have a website for your spiritual bracelets?"
Oh no, I'm just right now. I'm making them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because it takes time. People don't realize that when you're infusing them, it takes time to make them. So what I was doing is I was getting the stock build up. You know what I mean? Building up some for an inventory before I do that.
Okay.
Sounds crazy, but it's like different different stones do different things and have different healing properties. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I understand.
There's some for, and a lot of it. I mean, there's actually stones for anxiety, and stuff like that too. And it absorbs. It really does absorb that. But what I do is I want to make sure that they're, you know,
So,
blessed,
Kid Kitty, when
infused with
Ginger,
energy. You know,
when Ginger is done and she has mass produced a bunch of spiritual bracelets, I will let you know.
yeah. And I put like 33 stones on it. If anybody knows the significance of 33, it's a spiritual number. It's
So
just,
let everybody know I will be
I figured,
44 in 5 days. In 5 days, I will be 44. April 15th.
oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'll be 44.
Oh my goodness. You're an Aries.
Yes, yes.
We're not supposed to get, no, I'm just kidding. I'm a Libra. I get along with everybody. But you know what that is? Seriously? Aries is so good with the male energy. You know what I mean? The epitome of the male energy, right?
Yep.
Mars, all that. I'm born in the middle of October. Mine's the 14th of October. So, you know,
Do you have a master number?
no, I haven't checked into that for a while, but because I used to be really into numerology too.
I have a
Rings,
master.
numerology, you name it.
I have a master
Go on.
number.
Hmm. Well, also you're a cardinal sign too.
So Moxie's mom is an Aries rising.
See,
So
and
Kid
that's what's
Kitty,
so
you
cool.
just had a birthday last week. So you're an Aries too, Kid Kitty.
Wow.
All right. Well, I didn't know, but here we go, Kid Kitty. From all things serious to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kid Kitty. Happy birthday to you. And many more. She's like, I'm not giving up my age, but my birthday was last week.
You don't have to. You
So
don't
that
have to,
must mean
sweetheart.
she's hiding her age. She just turned 21.
She's sneaking in on us. I ain't afraid of my age. I'm 52. I had to think about it too. You hit 50 and you quit counting.
But I'm working on. I'm still waiting. So what is it? Um, CenturyLink, the internet provider in my town.
Mm-hmm.
They're waiting for. They pulled the permit. They're waiting for the approval to be able to run the fiber optic line down the street from my house.
Good.
Once they're able to run it, then my internet will get upgraded.
Good.
And then I'll be able to do live streams with my camera on, which I can't wait.
See, a lot of people don't understand that when they're like, "Hey." cam up and all that. It's like, well, a lot of people don't have the broadband for that, you know?
Yeah,
Not everybody does. Not everybody does. I
because
don't expect anybody.
before I came to Florida, I had the broadband.
Mhm. Yeah. Weren't you in like New Hampshire or something like that before? Like, luckily, we have good internet here, but it depends on which provider you go with. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because we have a lot of options. Because I don't care if anybody knows, I live right outside of Omaha, right? And there's plenty of like different options you can go with. You know, we had satellite internet before for years. Um, and it was every time a cloud went over or there was a brainstorm, we lost reception, you know, like, so we just went to like the cable company and did it. And we got an internet package that was like, it's like $20 a month. It's good. It's probably good enough to run video, but you know, I haven't
Yep.
tried it because I was so used to not being able to do it. You know,
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just
but
waiting. I was looking at Starlink, but the
mhm,
area I'm in, it won't
yep,
work that well because it's so woodsy.
yes.
So
I'm glad it's woodsy and not swampy.
yeah, what was it last summer? Last summer, I came out my door. I walked like as soon as I walked out my door, I saw a bear.
Oh my god.
Kimmy, Kimmy, how you doing? I seen a bear, and it freaked me out. And I walked right back in the house. I'm like, nope.
You know, that's the lovely part about where I live. We don't have bears. They're not indigenous to this area.
Yeah.
Ah,
When I lived in Knoxville, Tennessee, I didn't see bears, right? But
mhm,
when I lived in the country, I saw a bear. When I lived in New Hampshire, right? Um, I come out of my buddy's driveway, right?
mhm,
And good thing that going to work was slightly downhill. It wasn't like downhill, but it had a slight increase. So if I started pedaling fast, I would catch some serious speed. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
And
Yeah.
um, I was, what's up, Nana's Dragonfly? How you doing? Um, I was, I come out the driveway and to my right there was a bear.
Jeez.
It scared the crap out of me, so I started pedaling real fast, and I think I angered it, so it started chasing me. And
Oh,
man,
jeez.
I was Usain Bolt on the bicycle.
Right?
A bicycle ride that would take me 15, 20 minutes to get to work took me 7.
uh, I mean, I don't think I've ever lived. I'm going to be honest. Let's see. I mean, because I grew up in Kansas. Yeah, never seen a bear, like, except for at the zoo.
Yeah. So
I wouldn't know what to do. I mean, I know that, like, I want to say about 3 years ago, I was heading to work, right? And, like, walking right across the road was a mountain lion. And it stopped when it saw my car because it was early in the morning, right?
Yep.
looked at me, and just kept walking across the road. Like, I'm
They
like,
have
oh my god, I hope to get
yeah, up north in New Hampshire
one.
they have this animal called the Fisher cat.
Uh huh.
Okay. And the sounds the Fisher cat makes. If you're if it sounds like if you're out in the woods and you're hiking and you hear like a faint sound of a baby crying, don't go
Oh my
towards it.
god, yeah.
Do not go towards it.
Oh my god, it's that borders on some of those supernatural things I talk about. I have heard about the baby crying thing. I just didn't know what it was. I haven't heard it personally, but I've heard people talk of it. Like people.
So uh, so the sound is not that loud. You can hear people talking over it in normal tones. Much like a very young kitten or puppy, but they have a
Yeah.
very high pitched voice when like um, the sounds don't carry.
So it sounds like an echo almost, or a distant cry.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And they make the sound when they're fertile and ready to mate.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Does anybody?
All right, Kip Kitty, take care. Have a great night. The name of the animal is called a Fisher cat. It's called the Fisher cat. They're scary looking too.
I got
And they
some
eat
follow up
house
that we talked
cats.
about
They eat
earlier.
house cats. So
Oh my god.
if you got a house cat, they look like ferrets almost, but they're carnivorous mammals.
On the way to get Charlie, Nugget needs a ride to the liquor store.
Okay.
Fisher cats are like a weasel. They're a weasel, and they're not friendly. So, oh, she fell off. She had to go. Okay. So, all right, everybody. Um, thank you for being here. If you have an idea for a name of a channel, I am looking to change the name of my channel. Post it here or after the live. Leave a comment under the video, the live, after it's uploaded with your idea of a name for a channel. And then what I'll do is I'll create a post of the top 3 names that I like and we'll vote. So, all right. Everybody, thank you for being here. Thank you guys. And I'm more than likely see you tomorrow. With that being said, all things serious is out, my friends.